Have you ever felt like giving up on English? Maybe you've studied for months or even years. You watch videos, memorize vocabulary, learn grammar rules. But when it's time to speak, your mind goes blank. You see other people speaking fluently and wonder, why am I still struggling? If that's how you feel right now, don't skip this video, because what I'm about to tell you could completely change the way you think about learning English. And it might be exactly what you need to hear today. Part 1. The biggest lie about learning English. The lie is, English is difficult. No, English is not difficult. The real problem is that most people are trying to learn it the wrong way. Think about it. When you were a baby, did anyone teach you grammar rules before you spoke your native language? Did someone hand you a vocabulary book? Of course not. You learned naturally. You listened. You copied. You made mistakes. And eventually, you became fluent. Yet, many English learners expect themselves to become fluent after memorizing a few grammar rules. Language is not a school subject. Language is a skill, and skills improve through practice. Part 2, you're probably comparing yourself to the wrong people. One reason many learners quit is comparison. You see someone speaking perfect English on YouTube? You hear a classmate speaking fluently. You watch an interview and think, I'll never be that good. But what you don't see is their journey. You only see their results. You don't see the years of mistakes, the embarrassing moments, the mispronunciations, the thousands of hours of practice. Remember this. Never compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. The only person you need to be better than is the person you were yesterday. If you know 5 more words today than last month, you're improving. If you understand 1 more sentence today than last week, you're improving. Progress is progress. Part 3. Mistakes are proof that you're learning. Many people are afraid of making mistakes, so they stay silent. They wait until their English becomes perfect. But here's the truth. Perfect English doesn't exist. Even native speakers make mistakes every day. Think about learning to ride a bicycle. Did you learn without falling? No. Falling was part of learning. The same thing happens with English. Every mistake teaches you something. Every wrong sentence moves you closer to the right sentence. Every conversation makes you stronger. The people who become fluent aren't the people who avoid mistakes. They're the people who make thousands of mistakes and keep going. Part 4. The hidden power of consistency. Let me ask you a question. What's better, studying English for 5 hours once a week or studying English for 30 minutes every day? Most people think the first option, but the second option wins almost every time. Why? Because consistency beats intensity. 30 minutes every day equals over 180 hours a year. That's powerful. Small actions repeated daily create extraordinary results. Read 1 page. Learn 5 words. Watch 1 short English video. Listen to 1 podcast. Do it every day. The secret isn't doing more. The secret is never stopping. Part 5. Why most learners stay stuck. Here's another reason people quit. They're always learning English, but they're never using English. There's a huge difference. Imagine reading books about swimming for years. Would that make you a swimmer? No. You have to get into the water. English works the same way. Speak even when you're nervous. Write even when your grammar isn't perfect. Think in English. Talk to yourself. Record your voice. Practice. Because fluency is built through action, not observation. Knowledge alone is not enough. Application changes everything. Part 6. Your accent doesn't matter as much as you think. Many learners worry about their accent. They think, my pronunciation isn't perfect. I sound different. People will laugh at me. Let me tell you something important. Your goal is communication, not perfection. The world is full of successful people who speak English with different accents. Indian accents, African accents, Chinese accents, French accents, Spanish accents. People don't care if your accent is perfect. They care if they can understand you. Focus on being clear. Focus on being confident. Focus on communicating your ideas. That's what matters. Part 7. Imagine yourself 1 year from now. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine that 1 year has passed. You decided not to quit. You studied a little every day. You practiced speaking. You listened to English regularly. You kept going when it felt difficult. Now imagine yourself having conversations confidently, watching English movies without subtitles, getting better job opportunities, traveling more easily, meeting people from around the world. That future version of you is possible, but only if you keep going. The difference between fluent speakers and quitters is simple. One group continued, the other stopped. Conclusion: don't quit yet. Before you give up learning English, remember this: you are not too old. You are not too slow. You are not bad at languages. You are simply a learner on a journey. Every fluent English speaker was once a beginner. Every expert was once confused. Every success story started with someone refusing to quit. So, if you're thinking about giving up today, don't. Take a break if you need one. Rest if you need to. Don't quit. Because 6 months from now, 1 year from now, you might look back at this moment and be grateful that you kept going. Your future self is counting on the decision you make today. Keep learning. Keep practicing, keep believing, and most importantly, keep going. If this video encouraged you, leave a comment saying, I will not give up. And remember, your English doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to improve. See you in the next video.